Welcome, everybody. That thumbnail, Gwendolyn, is actually not AI generated, but I'll take it as a compliment, I guess, because it was a self-portrait in my garage. All right, let's see. How is everybody doing? Let's wait a second until we have hopefully some people here. Hello again. It's me. What's your name? It's me is not descriptive enough. Hey, Richard. Happy December. Hope everybody's doing fine. Kevin, welcome. Thomas, plans for New Year? Not really, actually. Keeping it low key this time of the year. Got kids now, so you know. Probably just gonna hang out with them. Jordan, hey, how's it going, buddy? Hope everything is fine. Yeah, I wish there was a way to invite you guys and talk to you. That would be more fun, actually. Let me see. There's no such thing. I'm sorry. Sending fragrances to Germany or outside of the US is really, really expensive and pain in the butt because, you know, of all the hazardous materials and all that type of stuff. So it's just really difficult. That's why I'm not selling anything overseas in my store, or you know, it's just not really helpful. Let me see. Settings. I need to see if... Oh, this looks good here. Oh, I don't know why it's giving me a warning. You guys can hear me all right, huh? By the way, what's everybody wearing for Christmas? I have this great scent. I love this scent. I'm sure many of you have heard of it. That scent reminds me of Christmas in the 90s whenever I would visit my family in Poland as a child with my family. You know, parents and my brother, Jeremy, we used to live in Germany. And then we would oftentimes travel to Poland, Hrubieszów, Lublin, like East Poland, and then spend the Christmas time and New Year's Eve with our family over there. My grandfather, grandma, my cousin. And the thing is, this scent that I'll show you in a moment here, you can already tell, this reminds me of that time for some reason. I think it has to do with the cognac and especially the plum. So the scent is Plum and Cognac by Sense of Wood. Not sure if you guys heard about it. Give me a yes in the chat if you have heard about it. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Hey, Jordan, you were in Oldenburg. Okay, that's cool. Cool, Jordan. Well, thanks for working with my brother, man. Thanks for helping out. Amal, a fragrance that can make my ex head over heels. Lol. Let me know what you actually mean by that question. So maybe rephrase it, please. All right. Anyway, go back to this one. This here is actually a special edition. This is from the guys at Sense of Wood, Fabrice and his son. It's a father and son duo. And they were having a cool idea during the NFT boom and the crypto boom, where they basically gave out, or you could buy NFTs, and as long as you would hold the NFT, you have a subscription and you have a voting right on the next cent that they'll send you. So I thought it was a kind of a cool idea on how to use technology. You can see here the label is a special label too. It says, I don't know if you can see that, but it says NFT 1, because that was the first release from the NFT collection. That was very cool. Definitely like that one. How does it smell for those of us who haven't smelled it yet? Let's do the ASMR part. There you go. Got the sprayer right here. Okay, let's smell this baby. Oh yes, that is Christmas in a bottle for me, and without cinnamon. I don't think there's cinnamon in it, but still, this plum and cognac, that's just something that reminds me of it. Let me see here. Looks like the chat has frozen. Let's see if we can find it up here. Live chat. Not sure why it's not working. Please put something in the chat for me and see if it's working. Testing. Let me see if I can reload the page here. I guess we'll see. Anyway, moving forward. So, what does this smell like? Oh yeah, there you go. Hello, big brother. It does work now. Okay, cool. Plum and Cognac by Sense of Wood is definitely it's their #1 seller, and I like it a lot. It's definitely sweet, a little spicy, but the sweet and the boozy characteristics are really what I like the most about it. The plum really sticks out. It just makes you feel really comfortable and cozy, you know? So that's what I like about this one. I think these are priced at around $250 for 75 ml. So yeah, it's a little bit more on the pricier side, but I think it's worth it. Also, the bottle is just amazing. You know, it's like this. It has this Japanese vibe and this branch-looking cap. A lot of attention to detail. I like it a lot. Yeah, the scent generally lasts somewhat long, and you definitely, as you go along, you feel more and more of this plum and vanilla, and then tiny hints of vetiver as well. Some people, though, they're a little bit, they don't like that it might smell a little too synthetic for them. For me personally, I don't really mind. Let me know in the comments below, you guys. Do you guys care if a fragrance is made out of natural or synthetic fragrances? I'd be actually genuinely interested, because I think I have a little bit of a different point of view from being in the industry and knowing that natural is not always better, even for our health. So it depends. However, you got to be careful with fragrances in general when you put stuff on your body, you know. Anyways, generally this thing gets mixed reviews. For me, definitely one of my favorites. If you have been sticking around on the channel in the last couple of days, you have seen me posting those no clue fragrance review and auction videos. I guess they'll just be before you buy type of videos. But what I do is I discuss fragrances from my collection that I'm selling, because I need to just clean up my office. There's just too many fragrances everywhere here, and my kids come in and they like play around with it, and I don't need that. So I've been listing fragrances on eBay after I post those reviews. This, however, I will not post. I think this is a keeper. I like this one also because it's a special edition with the NFT logo here. That's very cool, you know? Yes, it does shaped like a bottle as well. That was my first thought, actually. It does kind of look like a heart, especially with these two separate things, but I don't think that was the intention. So I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a wood branch. That's why the name Sense of Wood would kind of make sense to me. All right. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are wearing for Christmas. What is a Christmassy scent for you? What is a Christmassy scent for you? This is a Christmassy scent for me. This is a little orange. Believe it or not, actually, as kids, we used to get oranges for Christmas. I know. Nothing fancy, but I still remember. It was good. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, I'm sorry, you were saying that the live stream is a little bit laggy. That sucks. I wish I could fix that. How can I? Okay, I have to stream at a higher bit rate. Let me see if I can put that in here. Stream, stream. Okay, let's put it at 5K then, or 7K. Okay, let's see if that's gonna make a difference. I don't know. I thought if I add more, it's gonna be slower. Hmm. See, I'm not a real pro when it comes to live streaming. I think I should probably learn a little bit more about it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm working on this. Okay, guys. What else do we have? Jordan says, Camille, Jeremy has a really good heart. I slept in his Airbnb. We worked together and he made food for me for free. He is such a genuine human. Yeah, I do agree. Like I always said, he had a good heart. I recently, like some of you know, I met him again in New York City. So that was pretty interesting. I liked it. I had a good time. And I just learned to accept him the way he is. I think that's important, even though we have some differences. And he likes making food. That's for sure, man. I'm glad you had a good experience. Good to hear that. Oh, Thomas says, you guys still give oranges in your family for Christmas. That's cool, right? I mean, I think I'll try that with my kids too. So definitely something that I think makes sense. You don't always have to. Sometimes I just give, like, what was it the other day? Like everyday items, and I just turn them into gifts, and the kids love it. Like blueberries or something. That's a little cheat code with kids. You actually decide on how they turn out to be, and that's your prerogative. Anyway, moving on. I got another fragrance here I wanted to talk to you guys about that I would be listing, I guess, but maybe not. I'm a little split on this because I used to be really against those types of fragrances, but now I don't really care. I think it's a free and open market, and that's why I got Lattafa Assad. Let me know if you guys know this one. Let me see. There you go. Camera is doing a good thing, picking it up finally. Lattafa Assad, okay? Lattafa has been rocking it. They're dupes. They're basically trying to recreate certain fragrances that are very popular. Some people say that this one smells similar to, what's it called? Sauvage, Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's a huge bottle. It doesn't even say how many ml, but I would guess it's 150 ml. It's heavy. It's funny. Let's see. It actually sounds good. Let's see. Yeah, that thing is that's synthetic, all right. So this bad boy was released in 2021. It's definitely warm and spicy, and I think it's really good for this time of the year. It's not bad, I mean, if they're doing it all right, then it's fine. However, with all fragrances, by the way, you gotta be careful because you don't know really what they're using for, like the alcohol, for example. I'm sure if it's a bigger brand like Lattafa, they're probably doing it right. I would guess, give them the favor of a doubt. Is that what you say? Anyway, but moving on to the scent profile, this thing definitely, you can tell the black pepper, the tobacco, a little bit of pineapple in there, like like a nice coffee vibe too, a little benzoin, all kinds of stuff like that. Resiny a little bit. Has a very strong initial projection, okay? So once you spray that on, it hits you. It's kind of like Office for Men in that sense. It really hits you. Maybe not as much as Office, but I would say, if you're getting into fragrances and you want to kind of know what type of reactions you might get and you don't want to spend all your money on it, this would be a good choice. And generally, looking at some of the other Lattafa releases, definitely doesn't hurt your let's say your wallet. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, Richard is preferring perfumes with incense. Okay, cool. Um, Gurab Gurab does Gurab does official. Sorry, my tongue is twisted. Says my scent for Christmas is Parfums de Marly Layton. It's a good one. Yeah, I recently sold that one on eBay. I actually like it. I know uh, some people at Layton there at Parfums de Marly. Cool brand for sure. I respect what they've built up. Richard says Montal in 10 in incense. Isn't called Montal Intense? And Robert Piguet Kashba. I don't know that one. Gotta look it up. And you don't like Sauvage. Okay, it seems like too sharp for me, like my grandma before 40 years. Sorry. I know many people love it, but I don't. Hey, that's a valid opinion, man. You don't have to like what everybody likes. But, I changed my mind on dupes, and these days I say, if you want to try it out, go for it. There's no, just be careful, be reasonable, so you don't injure yourself. What else do we got here? What do I have here laying around? Oh yeah, so Jordan said that. Well, thanks, Jordan. You say that I'm great in my niche, and my AI book project is so unique. I watched all videos from you about AI book topic. It's so interesting. Thank you, Richard. I actually recently changed the channel name. I'll just put it in here so you guys can follow me there if you like. Let's see, YouTube. I changed it to my name channel because I will be talking more about business-related topics over there. And so this is my personal channel. And I started it out with a book project that I was having fun with. In fact, I'm actually working on a new book project. It's going to be a mix of fables and kind of like life laws of power and life type of advice. Essentially stuff like a topic that is important for adults to learn about, but packaged in a children's book, so I can teach it to my children as they grow up. So if you want to follow me there, feel free to check it out. I'll be posting there as well. It should be fun. I feel these days I'm kind of like a content DJ because of AI. I can remix certain topics and come up with new things, and it's just a lot of fun. It's really fun. What else do I got here? What else do I got here? I got another one. I got so many fragrances here. Mont Blanc, I just talked about this on the channel. Check it out. Jordan says, do you know Mark Manson? No. Doesn't ring a bell right now. Here's another one. I like this one as well. Anyone knows this one? L'Homme Ideal. This one is a little bit lighter. I like when you close it. I told Jeremy I wish we would have invested some of the proceeds from Fragrance One to improve the presentation, especially, packaging and the cap. I think there's so much potential there because it's kind of fun. Anyway, L'Homme Ideal, EDP by Guerlain. This bad boy here. This was released in 2014 or 15, if I remember correctly. Let me spray it on. Man, my entire office smells like fragrance already, but that's, I guess, the way it is. Yeah, you definitely get the... How will I go with that? It's a good fragrance overall. I like it. It's kind of oriental, a woody vibe. Yeah, I like it. Definitely vanilla and leather. Leather for sure. I like leather. Yeah. La Mireal. I think this one I might list this one next. So stay tuned on the channel if you want to see when this one comes online. I don't even know what they sell for right now. Definitely interesting. We'll see. Generally, people have a good opinion of this. You know, they say that's kind of like a masterpiece. I actually wonder if you look through the bottle, there's like almost looks like a QR code. Isn't that cool? Let me see if this actually is a QR code. Let's see. No, wait. Now I feel like a senior citizen. What am I doing? Okay, here. Let's see. I doubt it's a QR code, but it kind of looks like one. Nope, it's not a QR code. Um, some people have some problems with it because they say it's a little bit too sweet and synthetic again, and the powdery scent. I personally I like powdery scents. I don't know what the problem is with powdery scents. Um, so I personally like it. I don't mind. Let's see. What do we have here? And the value apparently is pretty good. Let me check on eBay what these go for right now. This one, Guerlain. Oh, that's a big bottle. Let's see the small bottle. Around 80 bucks, 90 bucks. It's not a bad buy. I like it. Anyway, enough of this. Guys, tell me a little bit about yourself. What other things are interesting to you? How long have you been in the fragrance game on YouTube? I would love to know. You know, I always thought that with Jeremy and his audience, um, they must have grown up, right? They must have, I mean, you guys, Jeremy has been at it for almost 10 years now. And so let's say if you started at 25, you're 35 now. What has changed? How have fragrances been a part of your life? Have they helped you maybe in a job interview or in your life in other ways? Have you found your significant other because she or he complimented you? I would love to know those things and where the journey takes us together, because one thing that I don't understand, I mean, I do kind of understand it with a lot of fragrance influencers. They just do top 10 lists all the time. And I get it because you got to think that YouTube is still growing. New people are signing up every day. And these people haven't seen the content of the past 10 years. And so the algorithm doesn't recommend that. There's always an audience for a top 10 compliment getter list. Maybe I'll do one day, but I don't know. It just feels kind of lame in a sense. I would be more curious to explore certain topics, specifically like the history of room scents or room diffusers. There's actually a company from Germany that is trying to get in touch with me right now that would help me build those diffusers that are usually put into stores, malls, or gyms or offices. And then I could maybe come up with some good scents that can be sent to the diffuser, and then that can be improving the atmosphere in any given room. It's not a new idea, but I think I could put a little bit of a new twist on it, and I have some friends that know how to do it. So especially on the fragrance department, my friend Richard Arpon, for example, the guy behind his own brand, Precious Liquids, and also he's the guy behind Tom Ford, Oud Wood. He lives just an hour from me, and we get together sometimes. We almost went to Art Basel actually, but and it ended up not happening. Yeah, I would love to know where you guys are on your journey. What other videos are you watching? Why are you on YouTube most of the time? Let's just have a conversation. What are the videos that you're watching all the time on YouTube? What draws you to it? For me, it's a lot of motivational stuff, a lot of business focused things, some AI. Um, on my personal channel, I would like to talk a little bit more about business acquisitions, meaning buying businesses, and then storytelling and AI as well. And if there's a little bit of room, I would love to talk about some of the stories that I went through in my life to end up here in Florida with a beautiful family. Had some interesting adventures along the way, but I know that if I talk to people one on one, they always find it interesting and there's something at least that they can take away from it. I just don't know if it has appeal to a broader audience, but I would love to be more connected with people on that type of level because it's just fun, you know? So let me know what you guys think. Whether you watch it live now or later would be kind of interesting. Enough me rambling on. What else you guys got here? Let me see. Check out the videos about the No Clue fragrance reviews. I will try to post them every day if I can, because I do need to get rid of a lot of my stuff here. So it would be cool. Let's see, what else can I take? Oh, here, look at this. I just found this one recently in my drawer, actually. I don't know if you guys are familiar with these candles. These are so heavy. You know what? The first one in America to, I think it cost like $20 to ship them. So first one in America to send me $20 to my PayPal. We'll do this right now. PayPal.me. Let me see. I don't even know what the thing was. I'll send it to you. Basically, just for the shipping cost. PayPal. Let me just find my thing. Okay. I think it's this one. No, that's not me. That's some guy in India, actually. PayPal.me/ was it this one? Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, let's see. Or actually, if you can send me... Nah, you know what? Let's forget about it. Let's do it another time. I want to give away a couple of these movie night candles. I got a couple of gentlemen's lounge candles. I just have to find out a way how to do that because they're so freaking heavy. I don't want to spend money on sending them, but I'll be more than happy to give them away just for price of shipping. Let's see what you guys wrote here. I'm from India. My fragrance journey started with the videos of a very popular reviewer from India, Perfume Guru. Gradually, I came in touch with Jeremy's videos and eventually the bigger picture. Cool. Nice. Richard says, yes, I have a diffuser at home and it's great. I buy vanilla, oranges, mint, lemon, and essential oils to it. Very cool, man. I love it. Okay, guys, I think that's pretty much it. Let me see if I have anything else fun here. No, I think that's it for now. I would love to know if you have some recommendations on what type of topics I should explore on the channel. How could we make it interesting? What would you like to see? You know what I was thinking recently? I could... Let me see. It's too quiet. Let me see. Really? It's too quiet? I think you can hear me, no? There you go. Sea breeze. I was recently thinking to do some videos on celebrities. Like, what fragrance do you guys think would, I don't know, Andrew Tate wear? What is Andrew Tate's fragrance? Let me know in the comments. Oh, you want to be brand specific. Okay, that's interesting too. Maybe. I did one with, you know, what's the Italian brand? Forgot. I did those fragrance house reviews. I believe I did one on. I think I did one on Creed, or was it Parfums de Marly? It was definitely interesting. Yeah, I gotta look up my channel. I don't remember. It's been a while. I did one about AI and fragrances, how fragrances are made by AI. That was one of my first videos actually. Um, I did one on synthetic versus non-synthetic fragrances. Yeah, but I didn't do one on being a fragrance consultant for celebrities. So Andrew Tate, okay. So Andrew Tate, as we know, high profile figure, known for his assertive personality, athletic background. He's polarizing, so that would be definitely interesting, I think. Uh, Seabreeze, actually, nothing has changed with the AI videos in terms of the fragrance, really. That's still going on the way it is. Fragrance industry doesn't move fast. Moving back to Andrew, so yeah, I think it would be something interesting to a lot of people because how does he like? What can you come up with? Like, what are his key characteristics if you consider buying a fragrance for him, right? Or telling him which one to wear, he can buy it himself. I guess bold, masculine. He's got that thing. Fragrances definitely have to have like a strong presence, reflecting his how confident he is, right? His personality. Um, uh, Luxury, right? He loves his Bugatti and sophistication with his chess game. So he's got this taste for luxury and success in various ventures. Um, so I think that would definitely be a premium brand, and something that just shows exuding, quality and sophistication. So that would be Andrew Tate. And then I think one more characteristic of his fragrance should be something like something memorable, right? Something that's, when you look at this guy and his lifestyle, or at least how he portrays it, it's very distinctive, right? Um, the scent should definitely stand out and be a little bit more memorable than the regular scent. Yeah, and based on that, what would you guys recommend first of all? Um, I actually think, like somebody mentioned here before, I think Leighton Parfums de Marly would be a good fragrance for him, um, because it's pretty exotic and has a spicy character. This definitely kind of like a luxurious fragrance, and it could align with Tate's taste, maybe his personality. I don't know. Uh, I see that. I'll get back to you in a second here on the comments. Actually, just want to finish this up. So first one for Andrew Tate would be uh, Parfums de Marly Leighton. Second one I would say L'Homme, La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent, because that fragrance specifically balances boldness and sophistication in a certain way, in my eyes at least, and it is masculine, right? Not that I'm trying to suck up to him, but that's just the persona that he's portraying, right? And I like polarizing personas because they get you talking, right? And so I think Yves Saint Laurent, La Nuit de l'Homme would be a second choice. And the third one, I think actually from the past, should be Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male, because it is a classic but still powerful fragrance, and definitely popular amongst men who wish to make a statement to this day. This thing is old. I mean, it's an old release, but maybe it fits with Andrew Tate's high profile. So I don't know. That's just kind of my take on Tate. Um, Let me know if you have some other. Let me do another. Let me do another celebrity if you have some. Just punch it in the comments, or maybe we'll do it a live game that we can play on the next live. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Untouchable says, can you investigate Arab clone fragrances? They are not tested by any authority to test what they actually put in them. I mean, how do you want me to test them? I don't have a lab. What do you want me to do with them? All of them, especially Fragrance World. Many people experience skin irritation and breathing problems. They are potentially very dangerous and no one knows. Well, if that already happens, then I don't know. That's pretty much testing in a bottle. That's already done. You don't need to get it. if that's what you hear from the marketplace, you know? Yeah. Anne says, Jean Paul. Oh, okay. You don't like JPG. Okay. Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male, not your thing. Hey, you can't please everybody. And if you try to please everybody, you'll please nobody. Let me know a celebrity. Let's do one more celebrity and see if it's fun. And then I can, maybe we can turn this into like an ongoing thing where I dissect the personality of somebody and then we'll try to come up with fragrance recommendations based on that. Well, like Anna says, that it's naive to assume that everything on the market is tested. That's true. Definitely got to be careful out there, especially with the smaller brands, right, that are just in it for a quick buck. If a brand has been around for a while, you can give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's always risky. And even with the ones that have been around for a while, you hear those chemicals and how they affect our hormones. You know, it's a little bit of a how can I say it? It's a risky game. What we do for compliments. Okay, let's see. All right, we got Gurab said Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's see. Mike Tyson. I like Mike Tyson too. I actually met Mike in Miami airport, but Leonardo DiCaprio was first. So let's think. Titanic. What is Leonardo DiCaprio like? He's an actor, right? He's actually big into environmentalism. He's definitely just the roles that he plays on TV in movies is very versatile. So maybe we can have something like versatility in the fragrance, a little bit of sophistication too when you think about Great Gatsby. So you want to have fragrance that is definitely refined and yet adaptable. Kind of like his ability to take on different characters. Because of his environmental thing that he likes to pontificate about, you know, you would like to have something that's maybe eco-inspired or eco-friendly, since that generally have maybe some natural elements or are made by brands that are known for their environmental consciousness, and maybe even align with environmental activism. The reason why I roll my eyes is because I literally started a renewable energy company in Hawaii, and I was working on this for 2 years, and we had a really, really great solution for how to get Hawaii off of fossil fuel. But then I kind of saw behind the scenes and how the world really works, and I'm a little bit jaded. So that's why you see me rolling my eyes every time I hear something about climate change. Anyway, so we get this sophisticated, versatile, nature-inspired. What else should we say? I don't know. I guess like this elegance. Leonardo has some kind of elegance to it. It shouldn't be too bold, you know, and overpowering. It should be something more reserved. At least what you see from his public persona. You know, there's not a lot of scandals around him, I guess. You know, so what would make sense? I think. Let me see. I think Acqua di Parma. Yes, I did a Acqua di Parma video a couple of months ago about the house of Acqua di Parma, and Acqua di Parma Colonia specifically It's known for its classic and fresh scent, and all the citrus in there. If you want to have a good citrus brand, look at Acqua di Parma. It's a great citrus house. They're just great at citrus fragrance. But they also have a little bit of herbal notes in there, and the fragrances are definitely sophisticated and timeless. So, I see a little thing popping up here. So, I don't know how that works. So yeah, definitely Acqua di Parma Colonia. And because of its timelessness, I would categorize it as adaptable. What else could Leo have? Here, just like I had Guerlain. Okay, maybe from this brand, I would go with, because of the green aspect and the earthy fragrance, I would go with Guerlain Vetiver. Vetiver is known for its clean and earthy fragrance with a little bit of focus on vetiver. It's not overpowering. It's not like a grass scent or anything like that, but it's definitely known for that. It is elegant and subtle, and with that it would kind of reflect Leonardo DiCaprio's environmental interests and the understated style. I think there was another brand that I like for woody fragrances. It's called something Aesop, and the reason why I remember that, let me just show you something. Aesop, for the ones that don't know, there's this, I think he was Greek storyteller, maybe philosopher. But if you ever heard the name Aesop's Fables, then this might come to mind. And one of my secret little hobbies is to buy century-old books that are basically reprints from Aesop's Fables. And you can see here, so this is the illustrated edition of the Fables of Aesop. Let me see if this goes into the camera, gets this one. Okay, so this book here has been written in, I think, the 1880s. So it's like 140 years old. Let me just look it up. Long story short, here you have some of the illustrations. Long story short, the reason why I remember this brand, but I don't remember the perfume that I would go with, but I know, maybe in the brand that I would recommend, the Leonardo DiCaprio, it's called Aesop, I think. And there's a fragrance that is kind of unique, and it has a really woody aroma. It is inspired by nature. So I think that's how I would categorize it for Leonardo DiCaprio. It does smell a little bit more modern. Here, let's see. Another screenshot here. The Fables of Aesop. Okay. But the fragrance is called Aesop. I don't know what it's called, the actual release. But yeah, the brand itself is committed to quality ingredients and a little bit of environmental responsibility, which, like I said before, it aligns with Leonardo DiCaprio's personality. And that's that, Okay, let me see what you guys did here in the comments. You know what? I think I'll actually do a video on Mike Tyson and what would Mike Tyson wear. That'll be fun. Write in the comments below this video, and maybe on my other videos. I read all the comments because I get so few. So every once in a while, I just look up the YouTube app and I'll just see, what are the new comments? And so I read pretty much everything, I think. Write me a couple of suggestions what celebrities I should do a fragrance check with, and then maybe I'll reach out to them and we'll talk fragrance. Why not? I would love to do a fragrance podcast again, but it has to have a twist, It has to have a twist. Let's see. What would you recommend for young men in the office who wants to be perceived as smart and trustworthy? Oh, man, there's plenty of stuff out there. Smart and trustworthy. Definitely something more on the quieter side. I would probably not go necessarily with some compliment getter like Office because you want to be more subtle. And most importantly, the first law of power, if I remember correctly, is to not outshine the master. So oftentimes when you're working in a hierarchical work environment where you maybe are in the office and your boss is there, you don't want to be perceived as higher standard than them necessarily, getting more compliments than them because that could affect you negatively. So definitely something on the subtle side. Uh, Something that you would wear maybe in the gym that is not too imposing. Yeah. Let's see. You guys have a nice conversation here. Aesop, okay. Leonardo, where Aqua di Gio because of Titanic. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Hey Camille, what your breakfast look like? Do you keto diet? I like Ryan Gosling, by the way. We'll do that. My diet has changed over the last 4 months, and actually, it's funny because if you look, I don't know if Jeremy still has it on his Instagram, where he posted a picture of us both, where I came out of the shower, basically topless. He wanted to do a photo with me. I'm like, okay, dude, I know that's your thing, so I'm not here to argue. Let's just do it. So 4 months ago, he was just really impressed by my progress because I started working out um, and dieting 4 months ago. I didn't do that because I wanted to lose weight. Um, I did it for multiple reasons. So number one, we sit way too much. So I decided to walk every day of the week at least, maybe not always on the weekends, 40 minutes at a rapid pace. So that gets me at least 10,000 steps through the day. And because of the pace, I sweat also a little bit, which is great. And then I do 5 workout routines every day. That's something that's called the Bro Split, if you look it up. Those are 5 different workouts for different body regions per day. And the other thing that's really easy, and again, I didn't do this to lose weight. I did it mostly for insulin resistance, I think it's called. It's fasting, so intermittent fasting. And I originally started with 6 hours eating, no, 8 hours eating, 16 hours fasting. But without really thinking about it, I always go over 18 hours, sometimes 20 hours, 22 hours of not eating because I just eliminated breakfast. And then when I come back home from workout, I go shower, I read books, and then I um, eat my protein powder, pick up my daughter from school, and then I usually eat a steak. By the way, super cool cheat if you don't want to make a lot of like effort when it comes to your food and you don't mind eating meat. I love steak, so I get grass-fed steak, and I it's frozen, and I throw it into the I throw a frozen steak into the air fryer at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes, 22 minutes, and it comes out perfectly. So I love that. And that's pretty much it. You know, like just don't eat much and walk a little bit. That's my main thing because I'm kind of lazy in a sense. And if you want to build a little bit more muscle, then obviously you have to work out, which is what I do too. But that's a long answer to your short question. So I do a keto diet, but not because it's a diet, but just because that's where I want to go. I also try to stay just below my calories that I need, so like a slight calorie deficit. So I guess I am doing it a little bit to get into better shape, but that's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, let's see. So okay, guys, I think that's it. If I, oh, sorry. Oh shit, I gotta go. I have a call. Bye, guys. This was too much fun.